Hey everyone, welcome once again to yet another live stream at Hack This Fall, Season 2.0's YouTube channel. I already see the chat going crazy with so much of excitement. You all are adding in your favorite emojis and the countdown which you were going ahead with Hack This Fall up. Definitely, we are overpowered because of the wonderful community out there, because of you all folks. Energy after this promo. Definitely, I feel super hyped up after hearing the music from that intro video, and I'm sure you all would definitely be as well. But I'm loving the energy in the chat. Once again, drop in your favorite emojis. Let us know how excited you are about the session and quite looking forward to the same as well. Meanwhile, you do that, let me quickly introduce you all about Hack This Fall. So, Hack This Fall is a 48 hours virtual hackathon that we are coming up with. The dates are 22nd to 24th of October. If you haven't registered yet, make sure you head over to hackthisfall.tech, which is our website, and click on the register now button. The good thing is we recently crossed 1400 registrations and really very close to 1500. So this is your chance. Do not have the regret or having that FOMO after the hackathon ends. So I do not want you all to do that. So make sure to register as soon as possible. And we do have a wonderful thriving Discord community as well, where more than 1,500 people are just interacting on daily basis. We do different sessions over there as well. So make sure you join us. All the required links are there in the description of this particular stream. So feel free to check them out anytime you want to. Awesome. So what we are here today for, getting started with Symbl.ai, and I'm proudly sharing this thing that Symbl.ai is one of our proud sponsors, and we are more than happy to have them onboarded with us. I'll quickly bring up onto the stage our speaker for tonight, which is Akanksha and Eric. Hey, both of you, how's it going for you?
Hey everyone, it's going well. How are you?
It's going great.
I'm doing good. Awesome.
Awesome.
So, how excited you are for this particular session?
I'm really excited for Hack This Fall. This is my second year as a speaker at
Uh,
Hack This Fall, and I personally vouch for this hackathon and looking forward to the projects. And really impressed by the chats. There's so much enthusiasm in the chat section.
Definitely. People are quite excited for the same as well and see what they're writing. Hashtag symbol AI op. Definitely. Cool. Yes,
I'm,
Eric.
I was just wondering. It seems like there's quite a few people in the chat. It would be great if the members of the chat could tell us where they come from.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. Everyone who are watching us, feel free to let us know your city, your country, where you are joining us from. We can understand that as well. And what are you looking forward to from this particular live stream? Feel free to let us know that as well. Meanwhile, let us start with a quick round of introduction.
Sure. So, hi everyone. I'm Akanksha Bhasin. I'm community evangelist at Symbl.ai. I work in the DevRel space at Symbl, evangelizing about the product, building technical communities, and looking after the developer acquisition space. With me, we have Eric, who is a lead developer advocate, and he leads the developer advocacy and relations at Symbl. So, say hi to Eric.
Hi.
Oh,
Oh,
oops.
nice.
Awesome. that
All over
was that was
India.
wonderful. Yes, we do have people joining in from everywhere. Thanks a lot. And also, this is going to be recorded, so people might watch it later as well, and we might have different answers in comment section as well later on. But definitely looking forward to this particular workshop where we'll go through how we can get started with Symbl AI. So I'll quickly share up the screen. And before I actually do that, would you like to share more about the giveaway we are planning to do?
Oh,
Hmm.
wonderful.
Sure. So we are doing a giveaway in this stream. So just share about your experience, and you can tag us at SymbolDev and Hack This Fall, and you can also mention hashtag Hack This Fall and Build with Symbol. So two winners will be picked up randomly, maybe through a lucky draw. So do tweet about your experience on Twitter.
Yes, for sure. Everything which you need to know is the hashtags and the mentions which are going in the scroller below. So feel free to tag hack this fall symbol day. You can use the hashtag hack this fall and hashtag build with symbol. That was pretty much about it. Share your learnings on socials while the stream is going on or after the stream, and we'll be announcing the winners super soon. Two winners will be getting the symbol tea and of course HTS swag giveaway in the end of this particular stream. So without further ado, let me quickly share the screen. I hope it's visible to everyone, and all the very best.
Sure. Okay, so welcome everyone to Symbl.ai one-on-one. As we have already done introductions, I'm Akanksha Bhasin. With me, we have Eric. And now let's get started. So, what's Symbl.ai? Symbl.ai is a conversation intelligence platform that enables you to add AI and ML on top of your voice, video, or text communication interfaces. Think of Symbl as one stop shop to manage all your conversations and generate automated speech recognition, sentiments, action items, questions, analytics. There's so much more into this application without building and scaling ML in real time. We also have an awesome suite of APIs and SDKs that works with the REST interface for recorded files, URLs, or even streaming audio using WebSockets. If you are a voice developer, you will geek out on this, and if you are not, you will be one day. And you can also stream audio directly from your device to Symbol and use video recordings or webinar or build with Agora or Twilio. There's a lot to do more. And we are also domain agnostic, which means we are able to extract unbiased intelligence unlike typical ML models that are trained for specific use cases. So we work on the horizontal cases, like this enables developers to just plug us into their apps and use it whatever they want to do. So Symbol.ai is integrated for real time conversation intelligence on AWS Chime, Twilio, and Agora. So, in simple words, Symbl.ai is a developer platform for analyzing voice, video, and text at scale. Whether there are natural conversations, Symbl API can be a part of it very easily. And you must have seen there has been increase in the number of people joining communication channels as we have gone remote since the pandemic, and we have so many meetings daily, and it's impossible to keep a track of all the meetings, like topics, action items, follow up summary. And let's say if someone in our team is on leave, sending him a whole 2 hour recording of the meeting won't help him much. So how about Symbol analyzing the whole text, video, and sending us actionable insights irrespective of the topics that are not important, hence saving a lot of time. And if you have this data recording with you, you need to gather data, label it, analyze it, and build the right end user experience. But we can save you here. You could simply drop an API into your conversation workflow to get all the actionable items. You don't need to train data with any upfront wake words or training data. So that was all about Symbol. So before we get started, I'm also dropping the link to the platform.symbol.ai. If you sign up with this link, you will get like 3,000 credits, 3,000 minutes. So I think, yeah, Hack This Fall have just dropped this link. So sign up on that. Okay, let me share my whole screen 1 second. Okay, so there's a link that got dropped just now. It's bit.ly symbol HTF3F 3K. So just click on it. Once you click on it, you will get the front page, the sign up page, and automatically instead of 1,000 minutes, you will be credited 3,000 minutes. It's just for hackers. We are providing 2,000 extra minutes. So just sign up. We can wait for like 30 seconds. I've already signed up. Yeah, and once you sign up, here's the platform.symbol.ai. So for setting any project, you need app ID and app secret. So let me wait for like 10 to 12 seconds till everyone signs up on the platform. Perfect. And in the meantime, Siddharth will also drop the link to the collection. So it's Symbl.ai Postman Collection. And those who have already signed up on the platform, just get started with the collection as well. Once you sign up, you can either run it on web or you can download. Like since we have less time, you can run it on web and you can choose any space. So this is the Postman collection. So those who are new to this, let me tell you what's Postman. So Postman is basically a developer tool for facilitating the process of making API calls to and fro from a client. It does not require you to run terminal commands or create a script in Bash. You don't need to like build an entire app from scratch, and you can test those API endpoints. It empowers developers to reduce their time to create their first API call to seconds rather than minutes, hours, or days. So it enables focus uh, only on the end results. So Postman collection. So this is the Postman collection. It has a set of requests like post, get, etc. There are also headers, parameters as well, as you can see, authorization headers, body, and although in nutshell, Postman is a graphical user interface for curl commands, the product is much more. So I hope everyone have signed up on the Postman collection as well. So it looks like this. Okay, let me walk you through the Postman collection. So we have authentication. So our APIs are basically divided into three source types right now, like async APIs, the telephony API, and the streaming. So, with one or more of these source types, Symbl.ai began processing and accessing the conversation intelligence. In addition to Symbl.ai conversation API that you can see over here, you can get access to message, transcripts, members, or topics or questions that were asked in any conversation. And these are essentially the bread and butter of Symbl.ai, like the conversation intelligence. With these APIs, developers are empowered to program their own intelligence into conversation data. In addition to both the source types as well as the analysis of the APIs, we have experimental set of APIs called the labs, which you can check it out in docs.symbol.ai, and I will cover it afterwards. So let's get started and let's check out the bleeding edge of Symbol.ai's conversation intelligence. So
Akanksha,
let
also one more thing, if
Mhm.
you could increase the size of the phone
Yeah, sure.
or maybe zoom a little bit more.
I hope it's visible now.
Yes, perfect. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks for the mention. Okay, so let's get started with the authentication. So as I was mentioning, everyone have signed up on the platform. You must have got an app ID and app secret. So just grab this app ID from here, copy it. You can copy by just a click and just paste it over here. There's an environment, as you can see, environment quick look. Go under the globals. You can set it global so that you don't need to add variables again and again. And just add app ID over here. I have already added, so let me show you. Just need to create a variable called app ID and paste. the initial value over here. Current value will always get uh, like replicated. And now let me copy my app secret from here, create a variable called app secret and paste the initial value over here. Once you have done, click on save. So I've already saved this, so I don't need to save it again. So let's go back to the authentication. So now click on the body. Once you have clicked on the body, so there are two ways. Either you can add your app ID and app secret every time over here in the placeholder, or you can just add two curly braces and the variable should match as you created in the environment. So add two braces and curly braces and write app ID and app secret. Once you have done, just click on send. So once I click on send, I got an access token. It means it, and I got a status 200. Okay, it means the app ID and app secret got connected with the Postman collection, and it's successful. And it also shows an expiry time, like it expires in 51534 seconds. So now once we have authenticated our app ID and app secret, now jump over to async API. Just click on post text or transcript, and now click on body. In the body section you can see there's a lot of content over here, and now it's like a hello world program that we will do right now as a hands-on thing. And under the name you can replace it with your name as well. Let's say if you want those insights from the conversation, let me write my email ID. Okay, so once it's done, just click on send. You will hit those API endpoints and a conversation ID will be generated. So this conversation ID will be used in the conversation APIs to generate all those conversational insights. So just copy it from here. So once you copy it from here, just click on get conversation and paste your conversation ID from over here. Now click on send. So you see, I got a type ID members. It's only me. Let's say if you want to process any audio or video where they have like 3, 4 members. So it will also tell like maybe Akanksha, Eric, and maybe Siddharth has also joined. So they will also name those folks as well. We can update it from members over here. And now click on message transcript. Similarly, paste conversation ID over here. Then click on send. So you see the text has been, we got the text and we got the timestamps as well, like the start time, end time. And let's see if we get some insights or not. We can check it from the topics. Let's see if there are any topics in the conversation or not. Okay, let's click on topics. So quick conversation was a topic that got detected. Appointment was a topic that got detected, and family in terms got detected. And similarly we have questions. You can similarly try it out from, let's see if there was any questions. Yes. So and I would like to hear more about what you offer. So we also get those questions. So you can similarly try out follow-ups, action items, and don't click on delete. So caution. Now click on post experience. So this will show you how, let me show you first. So you get a URL. This is the meeting.insights from Symbl. Let me show you how it looks. So this is basically our UI, how it looks. So you see attendees, we got a summary topics, appointment, quick conversations, and let's see if there were questions. So and I would like to hear more about the offer, and we can also mention like the due date if you want something like that. So you can also try similar thing with it. uh, Maybe you can replace in the text something like, since it's like a hello world program, so it won't have much insights, but since you have to try something hands on, you can say, hello, I am hacking at hack this ball. So I get now a different conversation ID from here. Let me just show you. So now it will be just one sentence. So we don't have much thing. I will show you how it looks. So hello, I'm hacking at hack this ball. So you can try this out as well. Okay, so now let's proceed forward. So we discovered about async API. We can also process video. We can submit a new video as well, and we can get those actionable insights. And since it's async API, the name asynchronous says it's all. It means that the availability of the resource may not be immediate. It means all the recorded things can be processed, be it audio or video. Next, we also have the telephony API. So Telephony API is based on PSTN and SIP protocols. It provides an interface for developers to simple join the VoIP calls and get results in real time. Let's say if someone is in Zoom call, they can use Telephony API to invite Symbl in the call, and they will take care of all the summary action items. You don't need to create those notes side by side. And third, we have Streaming API. It is based on the WebSocket protocol and is used for the real-time use cases. So let me show you how streaming API works. Just go on docs.symbol and you can search for live speech to text and AI insights. I've also dropped in the link in the chat section. So you can head over to this. You can directly search if you are not able to find like live text to speech and AI insights on browser. So I will just wait for like 5-10 seconds so that everyone is there. So as I mentioned, streaming API is an API for enabling like real-time conversations, be it in the form of voice or video. So any live streaming directly through your web browser, if you have a voice, video, or chat enabled, it taps on the raw conversational data of those streams. So the setup is really simple. Just scroll it down, and you will get a full code sample at the end. So you can just copy it from here and like take this code and run it in your browser. I will show you. Let me open some website. I've opened Symbl.ai and just now click on inspect elements. Click on console. So here you can paste those code. So here I've pasted. So in the first line, you can see const access token. You remember while we were trying out Postman Collection, uh, access token also got generated. So we will be requiring that for running this code. So let me get my access token. So it's there under the authentication section. I will copy my access token from here and let me paste it. Okay, here. So in between those spaces, you can. So now just click on enter. So those who are doing it for the first time, you will get a pop-up on the left hand side to allow the audio. So I've already done it. So I won't get that again. So on the left hand side, there must be a microphone. You just need to click on allow so that it captures. You see, whatever I'm speaking right now is getting captured over here. Let me highlight it to you. So we will get those action items and other things from here. So you see, like Symbl.ai enables developers for real-time analysis. So you see, whatever I'm speaking is like free flowing discussions. it automatically surfaces the highly relevant summary, discussions, topics, or contextual insights, follow-ups, and these voice APIs that make it easy to add AI-powered conversation intelligence, either telephony or WebSockets, like we use WebSockets this time. And other thing is like the conversation APIs that I walked you over through the Postman. It provides the REST interface for managing and processing your conversation data. And we also have a summary UI and a fully customizable and editable reference. Let's say if something got misinterpreted, you can also edit it from here. So and it also shows like generated actionable insights. Let me see if we got some topics detected from here or not. Yes, so the top, I was talking about the developers, I was talking about follow-ups and highly powered conversation intelligence. So these were the topics that got detected. And you can see from here, and it also has that. Let me see if it has captured any other topics or not. These were the major topics. And it also shows live transcript, less accurate and more accurate. Yeah, so these were the major topics that was detected. And we also get a transcript generated out of the freely flowing conversation. So that's how the WebSocket streaming API works. I hope everyone has followed along, and let me know if you have any questions.
I guess there were some issues. Me might be possible that she might have closed the tab by mistake, but I'll quickly invite Eric meanwhile. Eric, if you can ping Akanksha once.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I remember she was having the tab open in the same Chrome browser. That might be the reason she might have closed the tab accidentally.
No
But I
problem.
already see the excitement in the chat. I hope you are enjoying this stream, following along, and having great time. I've already seen so many of you have shared it on socials. Glad to see the excitement. I cool. Akanksha is back.
Yeah, there was some internet glitch. Sorry for that.
No worries at all. Cool. We are
Yeah.
back again. If you can quickly share your screen.
Yeah, that was up to it. Like now, Eric will present. So let me know if you have any questions.
Cool. Meanwhile, I'll go backstage. Good luck.
Hmm, sure. Eric, take it forward.
No problem. Thank you, Akanksha.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Akanksha, for walking the developers through how to get up and running with Symbl.ai. My name's Eric. I'm a developer advocate at the developer relations team for Symbl.ai. What I'm going to show you today is a brief introduction into Symbl.ai's Python SDK. The Python SDK is where both ends of Symbl.ai meet together in a single software development kit. It is an end-to-end solution in that Symbl.ai's Python SDK both enables you to attach Symbl.ai to a stream as well as analyze that stream. With Symbl.ai's Python SDK, you can do both all together with a single language. The Python SDK allows you to add or to program conversational intelligence directly into your web applications or analyze them after you've generated speech to text insights and get intelligent, contextual, conversational intelligence from such things as action items, topics, questions, or even personalized intents. The way to get up and running with Symbl.ai's Python SDK is to install the SDK. The way to install the SDK is to run a pip command. After you run the pip command, you should receive logs. The log should tell you whether or not the SDK is properly installed. Another tidbit about working with Symbl.ai's Python SDK is that you have to configure the credentials. One way to configure the credentials is to save a file called symbl.conf into your root directory with a configuration set up so that you have a credentials word inside of a square bracket along with values for an app ID, an app or an app, and the app secret. You can also run the credentials inline, which is to say that you run the credentials by passing the credentials directly into whatever API call you make. This is what we will do today because we're not going to be setting up a set of files. We're going to be running our Symbl.ai demo directly in the cloud. And once you set up Symbl.ai's Python SDK, after installing the SDK, you can go ahead and configure your credentials. The next step is to import the SDK directly into your file. And then after you've imported Symbl.ai directly into your workspace, the next thing you can do is to configure. You can configure the SDK to make specific API calls. If you look down here at this particular code snippet, is creating a conversation object from one of the API requests that you can call directly through the methods on the SDK. That is, you access the audio API call directly from Symbl, and then you pass in the method for processing file rather than URL or something along those lines. And after you pass those pieces of information directly into the call, you get the conversation object. And then after you get the conversation object, you can call convenience methods such as get messages directly from that object, right? Many of the things that Akanksha showed you earlier through Postman are available here in the form of convenience methods, such as the topics, the questions, the follow-ups, or the action items. And just in case you wanted to check it out, we have a list of all of the APIs that are supported by Symbl.ai's Python SDK. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into the code. Okay, it looks like the font here is just a little small. So what I'm gonna try to do is to enlarge it so that everyone can see. Great. Looks like it's a lot larger now. I hope everyone can see. If everyone could give me a thumbs up, showing me that they're able to view the font for this file. Cool. It looks like there's some questions. I think someone asked, Bahat asked a question. Do all of the SDKs, are all of the SDKs in the Python language? I think that what Bahat means is, are all of the APIs in the Symbl.ai Python SDK? Most or all of Symbl.ai's APIs are in the the Python SDK. What I want to show you today is how to use Symbl.ai's Python SDK with 3 Python libraries. These are NumPy, Matplotlib, and Pandas. So NumPy is basically for creating tables or rows and columns. Matplotlib is for transforming the information that you take from those rows and columns into visualizations such as graphs. And pandas are designed for creating data frames that Matplotlib uses to construct those visualizations. So basically, I want to give you a quick overview of what that process of combining those three libraries together does without Symbl.ai in the first pass. So you import pandas as PD. The next step is you create a data frame. As you can see here, what we've passed into the data frame is essentially a list, right? It's a list of dictionaries. The first one has A, right? And then the second one has B, and then it has an array of values. So what we do is we take that data frame and we map that data frame to the X and Y axes of a graph, right? So right, import pandas, create the data frame, and then plot. So if you have a data frame which is constructed out of a set of dictionaries where you have an array of numbers, you can create a graph like the one that we just created, right? We're going to do that with Symbl.ai, except for our graph will be a time series analysis. Our graph will be a time series analysis because we are going to map the sentiments from a conversation directly over the time in which those sentiments occurred. So the first step is to install Symbl.ai. Cool. So Symbl.ai is successfully installed. And then the next step is to import Symbl.ai so that we can make a couple of API calls. So the first part that we want to configure is a payload. We want to configure a payload because we want to pass into an async API call a URL. Earlier, we had passed into the async API a local path for a file. Right now, we're going to pass in a URL. So the way you do that is with the curly braces, and then you set up a URL with a URL. And in this particular case, we have a WAV file. You can also use MP3. And then a credentials dictionary, just like we had shown with the credentials being inline, where you set the value for your app ID and your app secret. And then the next step is to put those together through the construction of an API call with the SDK. And we're going to assign the result of making an async API call through the URL, through a URL, to a conversation object, right? We did that. And then the next step is to create a response. We're going to pass the conversation object that we received from an async API call on the URL parameter directly into a call to get messages. This is similar to what Akanksha did earlier when she was hitting the messages API inside of the suite of conversation APIs. And we're going to pass in a set of parameters. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pass in a set of parameters. And we're going to set that parameter to a sentiment true. And we're going to fetch the sentiments from the messages that we get from the conversations analysis. And we're going to assign that to the response variable. And then we empty initialize two dictionaries. The first one will be timestamps. The second one will be polarities. And then for the final step, what we do is we loop through the messages in the response, and we're going to append each one of the messages start dates to the timestamps array. And then we're going to do the same thing for the polarities. Great. Okay, and then once we've done that, we're going to go ahead and take this timestamps and the polarities, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a data frame. And then once we've created a data frame, the next step is to assign those arrays, or actually what are rows and columns inside of a data frame, directly to a plot through matplotlib, by assigning the timestamps to the x-axis and the polarities to the y-axis. And then once we've done that, we are able to generate a time series analysis. Just a second here. So we're going to have to decrease the size of the font so that you can see this particular time series analysis graph. There you go. So we can see the rise and fall of the sentiments in the conversation. And we were able to do that with Symbl.ai's Python SDK inside of a Google Collaborative document. Now I want to open up the floor to questions. If you have a chance, go ahead and raise your hand and ask a question. If there's no questions, we'll go ahead and pass the stream back to the host. Fantastic. Hey, what's up, Siddharth?
Eric. Awesome. So, people in the audience, feel free to let us know if you have any questions or anything else as well. Meanwhile, I'll share the required links about Symbl, their community, and more. Let me also bring up Akanksha on the stream. Cool. Feel free to ask any questions you might have so that we could answer it right away in the stream. Also, one more thing, just in case you go through this video, of course, it's going to be recorded, so you can rewind back and watch it on your pace as well. If you have any questions, you're stuck somewhere, we do have a story blog boot channel in our Discord. Feel free to reach out to Eric or Akanksha over there and ask all your queries. If you need any help, they'll be more than happy to help you out as well.
Great. It looked like someone asked a question about suggesting some project ideas where we can use this SDK.
Yeah, let me bring that up as well. So the question is, suggest some projects ideas where we can use this SDKs. Like while they are building something during the hackathon, do you have any project or idea recommendation for our hackers?
Yes, definitely. We have a lot of projects that already exist on our GitHub. I would recommend that developers check out our GitHub. And on the GitHub, they'll find a lot of different ideas that they can use to create submissions for the hackathon. Cool. We have AWS Chime adapter, a Twilio application. We have an Agora RTE powered application with Symbl.ai fully integrated that developers could get Oracle clone for creating features or their own personalized RTC app.
Awesome. You can also check out the GitHub link of Symbl. I've shared it in the chat. Also, if you want to join and become a part of the Slack community of Symbl, here's the link. Head over, click on it, and it'll be part of Symbl's Slack community.
Yeah, and apart from that, you could also uh, like integrate Symbol with your Jira tickets as well. Let's say you want to automate the task, and let's say you have a lot of conversation with the managers. Like in between the conversation, you will get those like, "Hey Eric, let's create a Jira ticket for doing a live stream at Hack This Fall." So an automatic Jira ticket will be created. So there's also a possibility where you can integrate with Jira tickets. Think of it like wherever there are natural conversations, Symbl.ai can be a part of it, be it text, video, or audio formats. Let's say if someone is building an application like a mental health application, and they want to analyze their performance on the basis of the sentiments, how they are talking to that application, or maybe
Yeah.
on the basis of the score. And let's say if, someone wants to improve their public speaking skills, maybe they can create an Android app and they can have Symbl.ai integrated with that, or maybe on a web. Uh, they can also create a website app where they record the conversation every day, and they can calculate like things like word per minute, like how many words uh, they captured in those minutes, and what were the utterances of the word, that let's say if they spoke something wrong. And you remember I was showing you the Symbl.ai collection, and there was analytics there. You can also get to know about the silence ratio, talk time ratio. So let's say I complete a pitch in 1 minute, and the next time I complete that pitch in 40 seconds, and there's a 20-second silence ratio which got eliminated. So I can also plot that into a time series analysis graph, like it will show weekly reports or monthly reports, just like Eric showed you today. So there's multiple possibilities. And if you have any
That's awesome.
doubts, you can ask us on Symbl.ai's Slack channel, in the support channel, or maybe in the Discord as well.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot for sharing all of those things. I do see one more question from Sheetal. Sometimes I face error in importing. How can she correct that? I'm not sure. If Sheetal can ask a more precise one, I assume, or if you're getting the question, feel free to answer it as well.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely. Sometimes importing can become an issue if the SDK hasn't been properly installed. As a gut reaction to how to troubleshoot that particular problem, I would highly recommend that you check out first of all whether or not the SDK was properly installed in the first place. And then if you're unable to run the SDK after confirming that it's properly installed, I would highly recommend that you reach out to us to in on Slack, where we'll be able to accept the screenshots of your particular um, uh, issue, and we'll be able to address some support to figuring out how to figuring out how to make sure you're up and running with Symbl AI.
No, for sure. I guess there were some network issues from my end. I'm not sure though, but I guess there are some, but that's absolutely fine. I hope we all could cope up with that. Let me see if we have another question.
Yeah, Yamini
I
said
can't see
that
as
she
of
learned
now.
new stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, I only say good things other than questions, like a lot of appreciation. A few of them have already joined the Slack. Awesome, Yamini. That's wonderful. Thanks for the Slack community. Good session. Live captions. Amazing session. Awesome. A lot of idea by Akanksha.
and thank you so
Thanks a
much,
lot for
everyone.
introducing the thing.
Yeah, want to thank personally all the audience who joined in, and feel free to ask your doubts in the support channel.
Yes, and I've also shared the social links of Akanksha and Eric. Feel free to connect with them on LinkedIn, on Twitter. If you're connecting with them on LinkedIn, make sure you're adding a message that you're connecting from Hack This Fall. It'll be more easier for them to track your request. Okay, I see one more question over here from Bud. Now we had the 3000 duration, right? We will get access using the same link if we integrate this for projects.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Do you want me to share that link again? I can share that.
Yeah, and also like Akanksha or Eric will also be sharing these links in the Discord. So just in case if if you have missed it, you can pick those links from the Discord as well. So here's the link.
Right.
It's bit.ly symbol dash htf dash 3k. Simple.
Well, it looks like The link for signing up on the platform just appeared in the comment section of the YouTube channel. If you haven't had a chance to sign up yet, I highly recommend you do so. Right now, we're running a promo worth $150. You get $150 worth of Symbl.ai services. I think it would be great if you took advantage of those. Those credits will enable you to get up and running and beyond with Symbl.ai, so you can hack out your submission and continue to hack on Symbl.ai even long after the hackathon has ended.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Make sure you use the resources and make it count. And also, not to forget, tweet about your experience using the hashtag SymbolAI. You can tag symbol Dave hack this fall and other hashtags which are already down scrolling below. So build with symbol is also one of the hashtags. So feel free to tag and use these hashtags and share your experiences, your learnings, your takeaways from this particular live stream. And two lucky winners will be getting symbol t-shirts as a giveaway prize.
Awesome. So let's build with Symbl.
Yeah, let's build with symbol. So I do not see any further questions as of now. So I'll assume that we do not have any as of now. But even if you have, you know where to reach out. Slack community is always there for you. There's support channel over there, and you also have the booth, symbol booth in our Discord. So feel free to reach out there as well. So that was pretty much from this particular live stream. Thanks a lot, Akanksha and Eric, for that wonderful, you know, guidance and sharing all of those insights on Symbol and how it works. Thanks a lot for doing that.
Yeah, pleasure is all mine.
Thank you.
Awesome, wonderful. Cool. So everyone, thanks a lot for joining in. We will be definitely announcing the winner from Symbol giveaway super soon, but I'll quickly share a few more links in the chat for you to go through. If you haven't checked out our schedule yet, make sure you check out that. We do have few more sessions coming up. I know September is about to end, but we still have few sessions, very interesting one coming up ahead. So make sure you check them out. If you haven't joined our Discord yet, this is the link. Head over to our Discord, join us. We do have HTF Connects every Wednesday at 9 p.m. IST, where we connect with our community and interact a lot and have a lot of fun. So I guess you do not want to miss that. If you are a swag lover just like me, we do have our own swag page, official swag page. So head over to that, grab all of your digital swags, and also stand a chance to win Hack This Wall swag pack. And when I say swag pack, it's like huge bundle of swags. So make sure you check that out as well. All the links are there in the description, so you do not need to go and run anywhere else as well. I'll also quickly share the feedback form link in the chat. So make sure you fill that out to earn your certificates from this particular live stream. I guess that was the last thing I wanted to share, or am I missing something? Let me know if I'm missing some of the things which I wanted to share. If not, I'll take a leave and say goodbye to everyone. I'm waiting for you all to tell me in the chat that if I'm missing anything, and if I'm not missing, I'll take a leave from here as well. Yes, amazing session, of course. Swag pack giveaway. You got me. But yeah, let me announce who could be the session giveaway. Yes, for swags, definitely swag. You all know, you all are well aware about the flow of this live stream. So let me quickly announce the giveaway winner from this particular live stream, and it goes to But. Congratulations, But. You win HTF swag giveaway from this particular live stream. Make sure you DM me on Discord so that I can guide you with further steps. Everyone, congratulate But in the chat over here in this chat. Yes, I'll take a leave from here. Thanks everyone for joining. Make sure you register yourself at thisfall.davepost.com, and I'll see you on the other side. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.